Hi, it's Raven Moon. I hope that everyone's finding themselves well. So I know it's been a while since I've posted anything. I've kind of just been busy with work, and then just doing some inner healing work as well. So I do apologize for being gone for so long without bringing any kind of light or message to you publicly. But underneath it all and in the background, that's exactly what I'm doing. So what I would like to go ahead and do is let's just do a general read of energies for divine masculine and divine feminine energies in the collective. Okay, so we're going to start by drawing a couple cards, and we'll go from there. Space has been cleared, but just got this great new new bowl from a very special person. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy while I have you guys with me. There we go. Good deal. Okay. All right. So we're going to start first with our Angels and Ancestors deck. Let's see. Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, coming to you, asking for the collective, what the energies are surrounding divine masculine and divine feminine energy, whether that be between counterparts or within self. Just the most trader, exchange energy to create abundance and hold space. Just bring about the highest and most beneficial message and timeline for the collective that is out seeking knowledge and spiritual guidance. Oh, wow, okay. Let's see what that is. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, let's see. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. That's the overall general energy. Okay, now let's get one for the divine masculine, and then we're going to go for divine feminine. So I guess that we'll call that the connective energy. So both energies, feminine and masculine, should be trusting their instincts and also paying attention to signs and synchronicities through animals. If you continue to see a repeating animal, whether it's in your dream space or especially in your physical space, pay attention to what medicine that animal is bringing to you. Okay, these are too many cards. We've got 2 and 2, so we'll work 2 and 2. So for the masculine, let me move this over so we can have some room. For the masculine, we have Trader, which came out earlier, and Skyfather, trust in the unknown. So exchanging energy to create abundance and trusting in the unknown, which goes all the way back to, of course, trusting our instincts, because our instincts are connected to the divine. Yes, majority of the time, right? Unless we've got some adversarial forces against us or our ego gets in the way. Sometimes it's hard to learn how to discern, but that may be part of the lesson right now, is learning some discernment. I'm actually being directed to say that. So discernment is growing for those of you who are needing it. We've also got, oh cool, we've also got Traveler, moving in a new direction. And these, to me, are almost like counterparts in themselves. I mean, just look at the cards. Look at that. Trader and Traveler. Exchange energy to create abundance and move in a new direction. Okay, look at that mirroring. Beautiful. Okay, and then the next for the divine feminine, we have elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So the feminine is still in an energy of working through some past karma, some past cycling, something that makes sense to me, through my feminine side, letting go of different belief structures, especially as we're moving through these new energies and we're outlining and laying down these new templates for the future. Sometimes it's hard to let go of those things. Sometimes our minds get very, very boggled down in what the conditioning has been, instilled in us. I know for me, it's been a definite journey to break down paradigms that want to make me feel like, I'm doing something wrong. When in reality, I'm just following my truth. I'm following the voice of truth. So I understand that because of that, I just need to ground myself down and trust, even more in the divine and strengthen that cord that I have with God. Sky Father, that really, really reminds me, like when I'm doing some of my shamanic journeying, that brings me directly to what the shaman that helps me with my shamanic journeying, when I went to meet, in shamanism, you work a lot with the elements, and there's Mother Earth and there's Father Sky. And Father Sky a lot of times would be related to your intuition, to that accessible higher knowledge. So that's why the eagle is here. Seeing things from a separate perspective, from a different perspective, just knowing that connection is there, and that we may not know the outcomes, but if we trust in the plan and surrender down, which is usually hard, right? But when we trust in the plan and we surrender, is when we get the best effects, right? So I'm going to say for some of you, the eagle or the hawk is an extremely, with having both of these cards out, having the animal guardians, also maybe owl or cats, but definitely an eagle or hawk presence. And if you do not know what that medicine is, look into it, whether you are masculine or whether you are feminine, because this all ultimately comes in as as mutual parts of yourself. Okay, let's see what else we can find out about the energies that are going on. I'm going to go to my Lenormand deck and grab a couple cards for each of the counterparts. We'll go with one. And then we'll go with some tarot and some more oracle. We'll just see what needs to be seen, right? Okay, so we're looking like the masculines are maybe getting out of their head a little bit, and doing better with community relationships, with relationships on energetic levels. This may be actually, with it sitting beside the Sky Father, it kind of makes me feel like that it has some 5D connotation to it as well. While in the same note, the feminine energy is still moving towards the that true north, moving home, moving in a new direction. So there may be some separation going on now, right? Because it looks like that they're both in healing energies. For those of you, excuse me, that one fell. For those of you who are not in separation, then that great. Just this may be where some of the energies are at right now, and understand that that's why. So for masculine, we've got the fox, and for feminine, we've got the book. Now the fox is a card that has multiple. You can look at it in a few different ways. Some people see it as tricky energy, and it can be a tricky energy. It can be an ambivalent energy. So just when the fox appears, you are directed to be cautious. Be cautious in those, you know, that you trust. Be cautious, you know, go back to trusting your instincts. Just, you know, maybe don't tell everything and everyone every little bitty thing about yourself, right? And then with the feminine energy, we've got the book, which means, you know, that there is something unknown. There's something that is below the surface. There is knowledge that is not yet being understood or has not yet been loosened, right? Okay. Let's go over to see what we've got going on with our sacred forest. Let's get a card to go with each one of those cards. We're going to pull some tarot on each side. So for the masculine, see you coming out. We've got patience. Oh, so it may be to, yeah, foggy bog. Maybe to that fox and that clever, that cunning energy, maybe towards yourself. Being patient with yourself, being patient with your counterpart. And then we've got, yeah, bear spirit, healing, right? And with the book, that lets us know that the feminine energy is, you know, she is in healing, which we kind of guessed that from the way the cards are looking right here. She's, you know, she's moving past ancestral patterns, or trying to. She's trying to move in a new direction, and it looks, I mean, I feel as though, yes, that's being accomplished, because we do have the bear spirit coming right on in, with things that are unknown. So she may be, once, you know, through this process, she may be learning new things. She may be clinging, you know, having new imprints, new light codes. And then, you know, it's just the masculine is just mirroring on the opposite side of right now, while she's in healing, being patient and you know, trying to work around this kind of energy that may be trying to pull the masculine into a lower or distorted energy. Because separation is hard, or if you feel separated, or if you feel as though your counterpart is, you know, not, the lines of communication may not be as open and available as they usually are, and that's simply because, you know, divine feminine is in healing mode right now, and so, you know, in correspondence to that masculines, then let's, you know, remind yourself that you know, you can always turn in and be doing some self-healing as well right now. Let's get a little bit of, let's get some tarot out here. Let me move these out of my way. Out of my way, out of my way. Right. Okay. What do we have? What is the highest timeline, the highest and most beneficial energies for the twins on this journey, for their spiritual well-being, for their emotional well-being, the highest and best good for all? Can we know? What do we need to know? Where are their heads? Where are their hearts? Where is their soul journey at? Okay, we've got for the masculine, the Ten of Pentacles. So we have some legacy energy here. We have some, I mean, this is extremely, I mean, this is the end, I mean, like, this is 10 of Earth, right? So this is as 3D as it gets. So, you know, it may be that, there's, I almost feel a little bit of impatience, which is why the patience is there. Yep. I was going to say, I feel a little bit of impatience coming from, so this is where this is coming in and that's coming in. The masculine is really, really probably ready to move forward in the physical, in the 3D. And, you know, it's like, even looking at this card, this older man reaching down to pet this dog, this woman, you know, focusing on the dog, they're not looking at each other. I don't know what significance that really has, other than, you know, the lack of union possibly right now, or the lack of communication that is going on. But I do like that And normally, I mean, this Ten of Pentacles has the dog in it because we've got, you know, the animal guardian up here. So a dog could be the animal guardian for some of you. Okay, let's see. Then we've got for the feminine, the Hierophant. Yeah. So she really is in some, so Divine Feminine's really, you know, having a hard time releasing the past, You see how the Hierophant's eyes are closed? His hand is in a mudra. He's got that big, beautiful flower petal growing from his crown. There is a stillness, there is a silence here, there is a be still and know kind of feeling here that will grab past conflict, past that old conditioned thinking. So, you know, Divine Feminines are really having to fall into a lot of discernment right now, which may take a lot of the focus from the actual, you know, the counterpart, from the relationship even, but without it trying to be so. It's not that that's what Divine Feminine is trying to do, it's just Divine Feminine is connected to the divine and is listening to the divine. I've got Six of Wands. We're not going to read. So this, you know, in upright, this is, you know, a victory, right? Six of Wands, victory. So, you know, it may be that the masculines are feeling like that there is a lack of victory right now, that there is, you know, that they have failed, or that this relationship is in failure. Do not think that, Divine Masculines. Your feminine is doing the work, okay? She's doing the work so this victory can come in for you both. So just hold space for her. Like when we opened the deck earlier and it said, you know, holding space, droid holding space, when it was across from the trading spaces. So yeah, just right now is a time to hold space for her. Understand that, you know, that she is doing exactly as Divine is asking her to do. See, yes, this is a difficult process for her, or for Divine Feminines all over. Gender is not something that matters here. I don't feel like I have to keep saying that over and over again, but I will say it over and over again. So Nine of Swords energy here. So within this tempering that's happening, with trying to let go of, you know, those conditioned thoughts, and really just strengthening the cord with God, with Divine, and understanding that relationship better, and really being able to shine light on truths and go through this healing, and, you know, open up the unknown truths that are yet to be revealed to this, you know, these Divine Feminines that I'm speaking to right now. Because right now, I mean, like, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain, and almost like, you know, like little demons on your back, that the kind of energy that this Divine Feminine is having to move through right now to get to this be still and know, you know, being able to surrender. But she is doing it. It is happening. The work is happening as we speak. Okay, let's see what the connective energy is. King of Pentacles. So this is, you know, again, a very 3D card. This is a very nurturing, balanced, you know, it's a slow-moving energy, which may be exactly what is needed right now. You know, it may be frustrating to want to push forward, to want to be, you know, think that as a, you know, whether you're Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, whether you know, see yourself as one or the other, you know, that it may be hard to sit in a more long-standing legacy kind of energy, but that's exactly where the connection is right now. So that's why that Divine Masculine, you're being asked to remember your end point, remember your, you know, your go point, like where you're trying to take this, with yourself and with your divine feminine. And remember that there's victory here. There's victory here. You know, you just may need to stop trying to rush in for victory, right? And have patience. Have patience. This this is a master, a manifester, a master nurturer. It's also, I believe, some Aries energy. But, you know, it's legacy. It's the 3D. It is, you know, putting into earth what we are learning spiritually. We are writing new templates as we speak, guys. So all of the things that we're doing right now are very important just for the creation of and the development of these new templates. Sorry, dropped the cards. Okay. Let's see. All right. So we've also got 3 of Cups with 7 of Cups in reverse. So it's a lessening of karmic situations. It's a lessening of maybe too many people. That is not that, you know, the people are not causing, you know, the confusion that comes a lot of times with the 7 of Cups, right? The 7 of Cups is not something that is causing divine masculine to not understand where their cup of love is going. But I'm also, for some people, seeing that there are 3 people in the mix. There is a triangulation, if you'll call it anything else. Some kind of triangulation here, that where it's almost like it's a karmic situation, but it's a contract. It's something that has been bound. It is something that is divine. So, you know, as hard as that could be sometimes, we need to wrap up these divine karmic cycles so that we can be in this energy of understanding and being able to take our masks off and really transform and not be confused and not have our heads up in the clouds, but really be able to truly see what it is, where our true north is, where our home is, where our counterpart, you know, who our counterpart is. So it may be that we do need to let go of some of these connections if there are too many energies involved. And that's, you know, that's what I'm getting for some. And for others, I'm getting that let go has already happened, that the karma has already been resolved, and that has put the masculines into an energy of understanding, no more confusion, no more airy dairy, you know, just la da da da. There's more focus. There's more focus. Okay. For the feminine. For the divine feminine, please. The Magician. All right. And Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords came in, you know, reversed. So what I am getting from this is, because, you know, this is on the mind space. You know, the mind space here with Divine Feminine is showing that, you know, once we get through the healing that is occurring right now, once we get through the healing, and we understand and see, like over here on the other side, we see with a different perspective, right? And we trust in the unknown. We have patience. We do our healing. We trust in our instincts. Then we can begin to manifest. And that's what this is about right here, is manifesting. The Magician, ready to manifest maybe a new love, maybe a new love and understanding between the two counterparts. It could be that some feminines are actually trying to manifest to manifest this truth that actually has to come from healing, right? And instead of wanting to go through the healing, it may be that some divine feminines are being hesitant because they're so caught up in this Nine of Swords energy. But the good thing is that the Queen of Swords, whether reversed or upright, is going to trump our Nine of Swords. So this truth is coming, okay? The truth is coming. Divine Feminines, just keep your wits about you. Keep grounded. Understand what this process is for. Understand, you know, your connection with divine. Understand your connection with your higher self and your instincts. We get as another connective energy on the headspace, the Artist, right? And now this is a different card than most decks. This deck has a couple extra cards. I can see from here, Hercules is they're referencing something about Hercules with this card. I mean, obviously the Artist to me is like the Magician, is a creator from thoughts manifesting. It's the number 23. What else? Yeah, I mean, like, look, it's naked. It's naked and, like, just drawing out whatever comes into the mind. So really doing that makes me think of journeying and the work we do when we go in and we journey in, and in shamanism especially. And the you know, the amount of imagination, and it could be meditation for some people, it could be just creativity for others. And it came in the reversal, I'll be honest, and I lay it down, but I turned it around because, you know, I prefer the connective energy to just be upright. But I mean, if need be, we'll look at it in the upside down position and understand that there could be some blocks in creativity right now. There could be some blocks in the telepathic communication lines here, because, you know, some may not be really trusting that instinct and that I'm very curious about the Artist now. Let me see if I can find really quick what the Artist is in this deck. Give me just a second, guys. So sorry. But I mean, how cool though. Okay, the Artist. A vessel of creation. This card signifies mankind and shows when you need to open up to knowledge that is available if you stop and set aside the distractions of the human condition and listen. Oh my gosh! How hilarious! I mean, not hilarious, but it's like you can't make this stuff up, right? Because what is the Divine Feminine energy in right now? Divine Feminine energy is in an energy of, you know, of just that. Trying to drop the ego, trying to drop the conditionings, you know, dropping the conditionings, dropping the patterns, and setting aside those, doing the healing so that the unknown can come through, right? The be quiet, the be still and know, be still and know, right? This is almost a beautiful definition right here of the Artist card, you know? Forgetting the conditioning, not allowing, you know, the distractions, all these distractions to get at you, not allowing that, not allowing that. Oh, and I'm being drawn to the skull here, right? For some reason, it's connecting me over to this skull. Okay, so it's like there's a connection here. What is it? Okay, that's where all the swords are, right? So this is where all the swords are in the feminine energy, sitting on the skull, right? And skull normally to me, you know, represents the you know, the transformation, a transformation, right? But then the masculine has drew over here. We've got Seven of Cups, where this skull is being held, this transformation, this you know, transformative. The mask is falling off. There is, you know, underneath the mask, we see nothing. There is something that is to be formed, right? The formless being formed, okay? Something without bone, something without flesh. So divinity, divine information, divine knowledge, divine understanding, right? There is a huge transformation happening within the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, just for being the counterpart, for having this sacred connection. This is a job and a journey that we are doing together, guys, whether you even see yourself in a twin flame relationship or connection or not. Oh, hold on. I'm about to lose battery. Okay, yes. All right. So, wow. Yeah. There may be some more. I think that's all that I'm getting from it, other than, you know, once we lay down these illusions, divine feminines, once we lay down, we will be triumphant in our new identity, in our new transformation, right? And that's our own karma. That's our karma. That's our karma. That's the karma over here, the multiple energies. Look at all these energies. That is definitely multiple. And they may look scary. And like I said, it could be like, you know, demons on your back. But divine comes in all forms, right? They're just lower and they're higher and they're different. They're all in the middle of like spectrum of energy levels, correct? There can be distorted energies, but all energies can work for your benefit. All energies can work for your benefit. Say it one more time. All energies can work for your benefit. It is all about the amount of perspective that you have. Something new is being created. These are our templates. And so to get this artist with the King of Pentacles as a connective energy, come the F on, guys. How awesome, right? And it's actually, you know, the Hercules on here is reminding me that, I mean, not only is this, you know, divine assistance, that the divine creation that's happening, but it's happening on the earth plane. How beautiful. Yes. Love it. Love it. Okay. So let's get a little bit of advice from the universe, and then I'll let you guys go, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what more information can we give to each and every one out there that is listening to this? Something that will resonate, something that they need to hear. Okay. So for masculine, divine masculine, we have the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So surrendering, right? Falls right into all of this beautiful message we've gotten already. And then for feminines, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help, right? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. It's the truth. We've got all this unknown knowledge that's coming in right now. So just calls for help. So call on your angels, call on your helping spirits, call on your soul tribe, call on the divine. Trust in your instincts. Trust in your animal medicine that's coming through. See from new perspectives. Let go of the past. Move in new direction. Do your healing. Trust in the unknown, even though it seems scary, to be able to exchange energy, because this is where we create abundance, correct? Worry not about the ambivalence. Worry not. Just be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Love, love, love. That's what it's about, right? Unconditional love. Because right now, guys, we are manifesting new templates as we speak. Manifesting new templates as we speak. I love this reading. It's awesome. You guys have a great night.